Hi, this is Anthony Lighthall. Thank you for joining me on this podcast entitled From Dreams to Actions, where we talk about business goals, supporting positive energy, and following your dreams. On today's episode, we're going to discuss using friends and family as your focus group. So let's go ahead and get into it. What's a focus group? A focus group is a group of individuals or people, diverse group of individuals that are commenting or sharing their opinions on a specific product or brand. Uh, Pepsi does this, Coca Cola does this, McDonald's does this, Taco Bell does this, Walmart does this. When it comes to a new product or some type of brand, people want to have a focus group to talk about it and kind of brainstorm before they launch it to the public. And that's pretty much overall what a focus group is. You can find these focus groups anywhere, where you're taking a survey, you're tasting different food products, you're wearing different clothing, and they will have questions in regards to this product that they are going to probably be introducing or maybe not introducing, based on your responses to it. And it's basically just testing. It's just testing, something new that's going to be coming out to the general public. And a lot of times, this tested product is a prototype. Um, Again, it hasn't been introduced. It's something that is very new. It's behind the scenes, um, and it's just a prototype that you're going to be, testing out during this focus group. And when you are building out something or launching something, this is something you should be thinking about as well. One, because you're one person. You may think this product is amazing, but you share it with a friend or with a stranger down the street, and they're like, nah, no one's gonna buy that. Or I wouldn't buy that. I don't like how the handle is. Or wow, that looks like that could spill really easily. Why are you making a water bottle like that? And that's the thing that you want to hear so that you can kind of go back to the lab and kind of tweak it and take those opinions into consideration, because then that's just one or five people that said the same thing. Imagine if you put this out and then that's 100 people saying the same thing, and they're not buying your product that you spent so much time and effort in building because of something that you missed or you didn't see or you neglected to see because you've been around that product so much and you feel like it's the best thing. Okay. um so with the focus group, um it really depends on your needs and or the business needs and how large the business is or that product. I always say, probably no more than like 20 people. Um, for a focus group, I usually like to be around the 10 or 15 mark for that focus group, just to get, various opinions and ideas from people. And my thing is I like to see a trend. So if, seven out of those 15 people, almost half, uh, said the same thing that they disliked about their product, or maybe they enjoyed about their product, that's going to help me make my decision with building that final implementation or that final product from prototype to final completion. Okay. So that's the thing. Again, it really depends on the business needs, but I say no more than 20. But again, I'm sure some products or some companies like Nike or Reebok or whoever, they have hundreds of people testing out their shoes globally because they have that market to go about doing that, for a focus group. And they want to make sure that they engage their audience, they engage that focus group, whether it's through surveys, whether it's having people come in and testing out apparel. uh, that's what they can do. So it really depends on how you want to engage that audience and how small you want to start, or maybe how large you want to start with that focus group. Now, with that focus group, I was mentioning the word of diversity. Uh, Diversity of age, religion, gender, sex, um, just overall demographics. And you want to have a wide range of a diverse focus group, because you want to make sure, I'll say religion, you want to make sure you don't put something out that's going to be offensive to another religion. or something that is offensive to a male, but women like it. That's going to be your clientele that is not going to buy that product. So, of course, you're not going to be able to satisfy everyone, and everyone has their own beliefs and values of things, but you want to make sure you're not being so blunt um, with something offensive that people are going to be picketing or canceling you or whatever people want to do or striking your product. So having a wide range of demographics is going to be really helpful, with that focus group, with diversity. And it's also going to help with being able to ask, let's say, some of the following questions. Let's say, price and affordability of that demographic. That can be a great demographic from lower income communities and not middle aged, middle class communities, and then high class communities. Who would buy what at what price range? A high class community would be like, that's all you're charging is $20 for that. Where a lower income would say, that's a good deal, or maybe that's too much for me. So you have to kind of find that happy medium, and that helps you to determine, once you build that product, who is your demographic. Is it women, middle class, with families, married, between the ages of 24 and 42? Those focus groups and various demographics is going to help you to narrow down your market and getting the most money out of that market. Um, so that's another reason why, for that focus group, which is really important, not just making sure that you have the right product, but do you have the right product that you're selling to the right market? There's a lot involved with this focus group. So it's really important to have that. Another question could be, does this appeal to specific gender groups? You know, uh, would you purchase this as a gift, or would you want it for yourself? Um, how does it handle? Is it a water bottle? Is it going to spill easily? Is it a water bottle for kids, or is it more for adults? Is it for the ages of 13 plus, or is it a water bottle for the ages of, 3-year-olds and 3-year-olds and 10-year-olds? Again, these are going to be helpful questions to ask during that focus group, so that you know your specific demographic. Lastly, and there's a list of questions. These are ones I'm just going off of that I thought of, but would you use it, for exercising at the gym, or for just everyday use? Who's that demographic? So that's another, piece of your market share that could be using this product. Um, Now, who should you have for this demographic? The title of this episode is Having Your Friends and Family as Your Focus Group. But you have to make sure you have the right friends and family in place. And I say friends and family because that's just starting small. Like, you may not have a large network or a large reach, or may not be comfortable talking to some stranger on the street, but you have a lot of friends and family that you can reach out to, and they may have friends that may want to be part of this demographic, but we'll just focus on friends and family right now. But you have to make sure you have the right people in place for this focus group, okay? Because let's go through this scenario. Let's be honest. You have your favorite aunt, and you are her baby. She loves you. You can do no wrong. And you put out this product, and your aunt loves your product, and it's terrible. It really is. It's a piece of crap. But she's showing it at Bible study. She's showing people at the grocery store. Your product is terrible. That's not the right person you want in your focus group. Don't have Auntie Mabel in your focus group, because she's not going to help you. She's going to say, baby, I love this product. I will use it everywhere. Let me get 6 of them. Like, Auntie, they're not made yet. It's a prototype. When you start making them, baby, just give them to me. I must pass them out at church. That's not who you want. You want that real deal, keeping it 100, family member or friend, and or to really keep it real with you. This is a piece of crap. I wouldn't be using this. I wouldn't buy this from you, and you're my favorite cousin. You want those people that are really going to be tough on you. They're going to have that constructive criticism. They're going to have a lot of information that you're going to need to go back to the lab and probably rebuild or probably tweak whatever that product is that you have in this focus group. Those are the people that you want. You want those people that are going to be very vocal, very straight up, even asking you questions. That's who you want in your focus group. You're looking to fail. That's what this focus group is all about. You want to fail. How can I make this better? Not, do you like this? No. How can I add to this? That's what you want to get out of these focus groups, because they're going to help you achieve, that next level. And again, your focus group is, let's say, again, 15 people. You're going to be selling this or trying to get a distribution contract with someone who has 3,000 people. So you want to make sure that you get this constructive criticism from people who do care about you, who do want to see you succeed, but want to see you go back into that lab and make a better product so that you can get that distribution deal of over 3,000 people, so that you're not getting all of that overwhelming responses, um, of upset customers about this product that was terrible. Okay. So again, have a good focus group, select them, be very strategic on your selection with that focus group, have a great wide range of diversity and demographics with this focus group, ask the right questions that are going to help you to know what have you failed in and how can you make it better, and you should be good. And finally, don't ask Auntie Maple, like Mabel, whoever I used. That's not the one. You love her, but maybe she can get the product when it's done. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you all for watching and listening. And always remember to follow your dreams.